welcome back to my channel, and happy Mother's Day and Valentine's Day to all lovers out there, to everyone who's with someone, and to all who may not be with anyone. It is okay, it is your day too. So today I'm going to instruct a follow-along video on some upper work and some balance work, all leading up to bow pose, which is a really good core workout, and it's good for hip flexors, and we're going to do some like hamstring stuff, some citations, and just really get in tune with your body. We'll do some hard openers with some citations, so inviting love into ourselves. So without further ado, thank you so much for joining me today. Now in a comfortable seat, take a few breaths here, setting your intention for today's practice. Breathing in, exhaling out. Breathe in, raise your arms up, stretching. Bring your right arm down and stretch over your left ear. Taking a few breaths here, really getting a really good stretch. Inhale, exhale, bring your left arm down, stretch over your right side. Inhale, stretch up, bring your arms down, and just take a few body rolls, waking up your body a little bit before we start our practice. Breathe in, cross your legs, come into a tabletop position with your spine straight. You're going to run through a few cat-cows. Breathing in, drop the belly, breathe out, arch your back. Go at your own pace here. Breathing out, breathe in, drop the belly, look up. Breathe out, arching the spine, looking down. Really opening up the spine and stretching out your body. We're going to do another stretch for the shoulders. Thread the needle, bring your arm up, needle it through, stretching your upper body. Feeling the sensation, taking a few breaths here. Breathe in, breathe out, unravel. Bring your arms back up, place it to the mat. Now we're going to go on the opposite side. You can bring your opposite arm up and needle it through, stretching your shoulders. Taking a few moments here just to feel the stretch. Inhale, bring your arm up, back into tabletop. Now we're going to do an opposite leg, opposite arm, core work and extension. Bring your right leg extended, left arm extended, and crunch, really arching the spine, taking a breath here, making sure your hip bone is facing the mat. Really extending your leg. Take a few breaths here. Crunch. Exhale, inhale, crunch. Really feeling this core work. You can bring your arms down and we can go on the opposite side. Bring your left leg extended and your right arm in front of you extended. Take a few breaths here. Making sure you're aligned. Hold here. Now crunch. Exhale. Inhale, crunch, keeping your core engaged. Do a few of these. Crunch here. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, hold. Now come into your first down dog of the day, pedaling through your legs, feeling the sensation, taking a breath here. Now walk to the front of your mat and run through a few sun salutations to warm up the body and get ready for our peak pose. Rolling up through the spine. Mountain pose, fall forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Place your palms on the mat, come into a high plank, and go through your version of a vinyasa flow. Opening up your chest and up dog. Exhaling, coming to your down dog. Walking to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, falling forward and root to rise. Rising slowly at the top of your mat. I'm going to run through this a few more times to build heat. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. You can jump back or walk back into a high plank and go through your flow. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, coming to a down dog. Walking into the front of your mat. Now rooting to rise and come all the way up. We're going to go a little faster, building some momentum here. Inhale, bring your arms up, fold forward. Exhale, come into your flow. Go as fast or as slow as you need to. Breathing through each pose. Make your way to the front of your mat. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, inhale. I'm gonna do this one more time. Inhale, exhale, fold forward, flat back. Inhale, exhale, come into a plank. Down, upward dog. Exhale into your down dog. Walk to the front of your mat. Flat back, forward fold, root to rise. Inhale, falling forward. We're going to come into a hamstring stretch, grabbing your big toes. If you can't quite reach there, you can grab onto your shins or the back of your legs. I have flexibility here, so I'm going to straighten my legs with a slight bend, grabbing my two big toes and pulling gently down into my thigh. With every inhale, inching a little closer, feeling that hamstring stretch. Be where you are here. Inhale. Now release. Now release and come to a seat. We are ready to practice our boat pose. I'm going to show you two variations. You can bring your hands behind you with your fingers facing your hips and lean back, engaging your core and thigh muscles, bringing your legs up like that. Or if you have the balance, you can bring both legs up with your arms behind your legs, bent. Making sure you're breathing here. You can release your arms if your core muscles are strong and play around with straightening your legs. This is something I've been working on, so I have a bit more flexibility here and balance in my legs. I'm going to try this one more time. So you can stay here, just engaging, leaning back and engaging your core, or lifting your legs to come into your boat, engaging your thighs. You can release if you have the balance, and you can also straighten your legs here. This is a really amazing core work. Inhale, bringing your legs down. Now we're going to release our hips a bit and come into a butterfly pose. Bringing your soles of the feet together, just stretching here, letting your hips release naturally. You can bend over your legs as well, putting your elbows on your thighs and gently pressing down. Just taking a few breaths here, releasing your hips and stretching out your hips. Inhale, Now we're gonna come into a bridge pose to release our back. So bent knee, come back on your mat, bringing your heels and your fingers to touch. Inhale, slowly raise your hip bone, your pelvic bone off the mat with your shoulders still on the mat and your palms facing down. Now release your glutes back onto the mat. We're gonna do this again. Making sure you're engaging your thighs as well. You can also clasp your hands here to get another shoulder stretch in. Making sure you're breathing here. Exhale, come back onto the bottom of your mat. I'm gonna do this one more time. Inhale, slowly rolling your pelvic bone off the mat. Clasping your hands. Taking a few breaths here just to release your back. Making sure you're also engaging your thighs. Now release your palms, coming back onto the mat and getting ready for your well-deserved Shavasana. Doing a little windshield wipers. Breathing here. You can adjust if needed. And slowly extending your legs for your resting pose. Taking a deep breath in here and releasing your breath and releasing the body. You did a really good job today. Wiggle your toes here, wiggle your fingers, stretching your arms over your head, stretching your body, moving to one side of the mat with a bent knee, propping yourself up and come into a comfortable seat. Feeling the sensation of the body in your practice today, bringing your palms to touch. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this class. Enjoy the rest of your day.